Okay, for this week's or month's, I don't do these too often, Five Song Friday, I decided to use this little Rode mic, wireless Rode mic that you see here up by my ear on my hat here. And what inspired me to do that was to use this mic was last week I did this review of the DPA 4099 instrument mic, and I demonstrated, how well it does, how well it sounds, and in particular how well it does in isolating the instrument and blocking out any bleed, say if you're singing from the vocal or bleed from the sound of the room. And I opened up with this old blues song by Robert Johnson, and I sang through a Beta 58, which also does an excellent job of just isolating the vocal. And when I went to go mix that down, I noticed what a great job the Rode did. So that's what inspired me to do this Five Song Friday with this mic. Now this mic is an Omni mic, so it picks up sound all around. And so it is picking up the guitar, obviously. It's picking up my vocal and it's picking up the sound of the room. Whereas most mics are usually what they call cardioid or supercardioid, and they're more directional. But one thing I'll say before I start playing is that sometimes, and myself very much included in this category, but folks that record and do home recording and play an instrument can kind of relate to this. But you can get very obsessed with perfection and trying to isolate each instrument and close mic it and go into your DAW, whether it's Pro Tools, Logic Pro, or whatever the heck you're using, and try to mix it to perfection and EQ and compress everything. And at the end of the day, you kind of lose sight of what the song was all about, and you kind of suck the life out of it. Whereas sometimes I'll watch these YouTube videos where some young person has just got an iPhone 2 feet away from them, and it sounds beautiful. And I think one of the reasons is that you're getting more air between you and the microphone, and it has more room to breathe. And then also the artist, the person singing and playing, doesn't care about all that perfection. They just want to play the song for somebody. So there's a lot to be said with that, and I really feel just using this mic, it kind of does the same thing. I have it up by my ear, so it's kind of hearing it how my ear, I guess would hear it. Now for this, I'm not EQing anything. I'm not using any compression. I'm basically going from this wireless mic, which is the transmitter, to the receiver, which is hooked up to my camera. The only thing I will do if it's too loud or whatever, I might have to adjust the volume, or if it's too soft, I might have to bring it up. So that's it. That's all you're hearing. So in a second, next I'm going to play the five songs. Okay, going to start off with a little old blues song. I know last week when I did the DPA microphone review, I included a song from Robert Johnson, Sweet Home Chicago. And this time I'm doing an old blues song called Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. And most people probably know the Eric Clapton version, but this song actually goes back to, I think, the early 1920s, and different artists have covered it over the years. And when I was watching or listening to some of them on YouTube, they all kind of had their own little interpretation and different versions of the lyrics and all. And since I'm a hacker, I have my own interpretation of this song, and I might have changed some of the lyrics myself. And what's been inspiring me to learn some blues songs is I occasionally watch a person's YouTube channel, and he'll have himself and a couple of his friends playing guitar and all, and they mostly do blues songs and classic rock. And I thought, I need to start, going back to my roots and learning some of these old standards. So I've been practicing this, on and off, I guess, for the last couple months. I feel like I'm probably, with all these songs I'm going to do, they're all kind of new to me. I've never played them on YouTube, and they're kind of works in progress, but we'll see how it goes. So here's Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spending my money, I did not care. For bootleg whiskey, champagne and wine, hanging my friends and having a good time. Then I began to fall so low. Lost all my friends, I had nowhere to go. And if I get my hands on a dollar again, I'm gonna hang on to it to the very end, because nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, well, you ain't got any. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, well, they're ignorant. Finally get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your best friend. They say it's strange without a doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, well, there ain't. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, well, you ain't got any. Okay. So this next song I've been practicing. I guess what inspired me to learn it was I was watching a morning show one day. I forget which one it was, and sometimes on Fridays they have bands come in, and they had Crowded House come in, a very popular band in the '80s that I think is still around, and they played their hit song "Don't Dream It's Over." So here's my, I guess, acoustic version of that. There's freedom within, there's freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. This battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road when you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build the wall between us. We know they will win. I'm towing my car, there's a hole in the roof. My possessions have caused me suspicion, but there is no proof. The paper today, tales of woe and waste, but you turn right over onto the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us. We know of your heart. The shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't treat it so. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come. Through the wall between us, we know that they will win. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Don't ever let them win. Na 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 na, na 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 na, don't treat it so. All right, I don't know how I did sing that one. So all these songs, I guess if I was playing live, I would never play them in this order. I kind of feel like they don't necessarily go together, but these are the ones that I've been practicing, I guess most recently learned over the last couple months and trying to get better at them. So this next one, this is probably the latest one I learned. I was driving around in my car a couple weeks back, and occasionally I listened to this oldies station, and they played this song, which I haven't heard in like 30 years, or maybe even more. It's called "Ride, Captain, Ride" by Blue Image, and came out I think around 1970. Not to date myself, so probably only folks my age or older may know this song. And I'm playing it a half step down. That's why I switched the guitar here to hopefully help me sing it somewhat in range. But let's see how I do here. Hopefully I remember how to play it. Here we go. 73 men sailed up from the San Francisco Bay, rolled off of the ship, and here's what they had to say. Calling everybody to ride along to another shore. We can laugh our lives away and be free once more. No one heard them calling, no one came at all. We say we're too busy watching those old raindrops fall. And as the storm is blowing out on the peaceful sea, 73 men sailing off on a history. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery ship. We are amazed at the friends you have here on your trip. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery ship, on your way to a world that others might have missed. 73 men sailed up from the San Francisco Bay, rolled off of the ship, and here's what they had to say. They're calling everybody to ride along to another shore. We can laugh our lives away and be free once more. upon your mystery ship. Be amazed at the friends you have here on your trip. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery ship. On your way to a world where others might have missed. '73 men sailed up from the San Francisco Bay, rolled off the ship, and here's what they had to say. Alrighty, that's the kind of song, maybe there's a lot of nostalgia there when I was a kid, but when I heard it on the radio for the first time from like 30 years, I was like, the hairs on my arms were standing up. I'm sure after you heard my version of it, the hair on your arms will probably not be standing up. Let me get a little drink here. So every few years, a friend of mine has a block party, and it is one of the few times that I actually will occasionally play there and play live, and torture his neighbors. And last year, I was playing there, mostly doing classic rock songs, and then during the break, these two cute little young girls came up to me and they said, "Can you play a Taylor Swift song?" And I'm like, "Taylor Swift? No, sorry, girls. I don't know any." And then I think it was maybe a couple weeks later, this woman I'm friends with, she wanted to go see Taylor Swift's, I guess, movie of her concert that was out in theaters not last summer, the summer before, and she asked me if I'd go along with her, and so I went along with her, and again, I don't know any Taylor Swift songs. I wouldn't even know any if I heard them on the radio, at least so I thought. But anyway, she did do a great, it's Taylor Swift. She did her concert, and you got a real appreciation for the talent that she has, watching the movie and how crazy all the fans would go. But there was one song, out of all the songs she did, there was one song that I did recognize. It's probably like 10 or 15 years old, that I do remember hearing occasionally on the radio, and it's You Belong With Me. So a couple months back, I finally got around to, figuring, man, I should probably at least learn one Taylor Swift song. So I started, figuring out how to play this, and it's really, obviously it's written from a woman's perspective, but I had some fun with it and changed some of the lyrics around from a man's perspective. So here we go. You're on the phone with your boyfriend, he's upset, he's going off about something that you said, 'cause he doesn't get your humor like I do. No, I'm in a room, it's a typical Tuesday night, I'm listening to kind of music he doesn't like, and he'll never know your story like I do. But he wears muscle shirts, I wear turtlenecks, he's team captain and I'm on the bench, dreaming about the day when you wake up to find that what you're looking for is to be the whole time. If you can see that I'm the one who understands, you've been here all along, so why can't you see you belong with me, you belong with me. walk in the streets with you in your worn-out jeans. I can't help thinking that this is how it ought to be, and laughing on a park bench, thinking to myself, hey, this isn't easy. And you got a smile that can light up this whole town. I haven't seen it in a while since he brought you down. You say you're fine, I know you better than that. Hey, what you doing with a boy like that? But he wears work boots, I wear Skechers. He plays football and I'm on the Glee Club. Even about the day when you wake up to find that what you're looking for is with me the whole time. If you can see that I'm one who understands, you've been here all along, so why can't you see you belong with me? Standing by and waiting at your back door all this time. How could you not know, baby? You belong with me. You belong with me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving to my house in the middle of the night. I'm the one who makes you laugh when I know you're about to cry. I know your favorite songs and you tell me about your dreams. Think I know you where you belong. Think I know it's me. Can't you see that I'm the one who understands? You've been here all along, so why can't you see we belong with me? Waiting at your back door all this time. How could you not know, baby? You belong with me. You belong with me. You belong with me. Have you ever thought just maybe, you belong with me? All right, I gave it a shot. Back to my my other guitar. So this next song, I guess, what inspired me to learn it. For some reason, a couple months back, it just kind of popped in my head. This is another song I haven't heard in years, and it's a Billy Joel song, and it could be because maybe they were talking a lot about Billy Joel in the news at the time because he did his last show in Madison Square Garden. But this isn't this is not an upbeat Billy Joel song. This one's a little more serious. This is well, it's Goodnight Saigon, so not exactly uptown town girl. But I've been practicing it on and off, and yes, it's made for piano, and at times it can be a little bit challenging for me, and hopefully I remember the chords and all. I think I kind of do, but here we go. We met as soulmates on Paris Island. We left as inmates from an asylum. And we were sharp as knives. We were so gung-ho to lay down our lives. We came in spastic like tameless horses. We left in plastic as numbered corpses. And we learned fast to travel light onto a heavy, but our bellies were tight. We had no home front, we had no soft soap. They sent us Playboy, they gave us Bob Hope. We dug in deep and shot on sight, and prayed to Jesus Christ with all of our might. We had no cameras to shoot the landscape. We passed the hash pipe and played our doorsteps. And it was dark, so dark as night, and we held on to each other like brother to brother, and promised our mothers we'd fight. And we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. Remember Charlie, remember Baker. They left your childhood on every acre. And who was wrong and who was right? It didn't matter in the thick of the night. We held the day in the palm of our hands. They ruled the night, and the night seemed to last as long as 6 weeks. On Paris Island, we held the coastline, they held the highlands, and they were sharp as knives. They heard the hum of the motors, they counted the rotors and waited for us to arrive. And we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. All right. If you get a chance, watch the YouTube version of Billy Joel playing that live. I like the live version better than his studio version. And the live version, he has all these Vietnam vets come out and join him with the chorus. So yeah, I'm not sure how that came across here on with this mic and all and the way I played it, but that's it. And if you stuck till the end there, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.